When I saw this Hartley headline recently, I thought that, oops, they caught her. But then, of course, as I read the story, it's just another spin on the uncertainty of the truth and the outcome. But as they sort of um, went over the facts again, it still shows that there's a gap. He shot. These people are using weapons, automatic or semi-automatic, whatever. And he shot, and she does not get shot. And she comes back to rescue him, and she's watching the gunman face to face, and they did not shoot her. And she's trying to save him, and then she run off and everything like that. And they put an investigate on it, and his head was cut off and so on. It's just an intriguing thing. Perhaps his head was cut off, not necessarily in relationship to that murder, but perhaps maybe they thought he was doing some drug on the code or some drug sting. But I still believe that this thing is so incredible. I just can't see any iota of realism in it. And it may never be solved, but I will never believe that this guy was shot by no criminals because, again, the article says that people operating in the lake, of course, if you interfere to people, drugs and stuff like that, you get hurt, but people still operate there. People have been killed, others have survived or had no problems. So, I mean, they just came from Colorado and went there, so again, you might want to say that how can she arrange something, but I just don't believe this story. I think that basically I'd like God to tell me the truth about it. He knows the truth. I can't see why they can just shoot him, and she who had been with him and would be equally suspect as being an informant or whatever, she would have been shot to come back so close. These guys don't have no heart. They're going to say, oh, we have compassion on this little blue-eyed woman here because she's so nice and innocent. Maybe she be husband and shoot her too, especially since that she might have seen their faces and had some descriptions and so on. I don't believe it, and I do hope that this case is solved some way somehow. I wish they had gone and done an all-out search every inch of that lake around the area to make sure that the body's not in there. And then again, yeah, of course, this is going to be on top of the water. I've seen some sink though. It's going to be on top of the water. And he had on this flotation device. He probably going to be up to on the water. But I don't know how can they come back and find him so, well, he might be close to the Scudo or whatever. I just don't believe this thing, you know. And she could have tied him and pulled him, you know. Man, I don't know what to say. But what do you think? I think this is just so far-fetched that, I mean, maybe give her the benefit of the doubt, but I don't believe it. I mean, you can't want to arrest her because you don't have no solid evidence, but this thing is such a tale that it's good for the children's storybooks.